dear, this light is not very good. It really highlights. Let me see if I can clean this at all. No, that's not really made much difference. Okay, oh, my battery light's flashing, so I'm going to talk quickly. Hello, welcome to a new video. This week we've got a mixed media painting of a deer in the wilderness, in the mountains, in the meadows. It could be Scotland, it could be Montana, but yes, I really enjoyed that one. And I've also got some clips of when my mum and my sister came to visit, and we went to an art gallery, and we went to Stourhead National Trust property and had a look in the art gallery there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Well folks, we haven't gone this big in a little while. I'm back to the canvas board rather than the watercolour board. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about this because I reckon it's been about 12 paintings since I used this board, so I've completely forgotten what it feels like and how it acts. So I'm going to get started right away with a sort of background wash, and I'm doing something a bit different because I'm not working from my own photos this time, which I don't like at all, I'll be honest with you. I am working on, well, I suppose it is a competition, an open call site type situation where an art gallery has given the members of the art society I'm in a chance to be featured in their gallery. Out of 50 of us, there are places for 4 artists. I'm going to go for a sort of autumn feel. I'm going to go autumn colours and paint a deer and have a go at water reflections, which I've never done before. I'm trying to push myself at this point. I've got my initial portfolio, you know, all the bits were done for the requirements for graduating from the course, and now I feel I need to fill in the gaps, the bits that I haven't done yet, the bits that I haven't tried yet, and I've never done reflections in water, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint a deer with water with trees and mountains in the background. Yeah, so it should be fun. An amazing sunset this evening, just thought I'd show you. And the cats are still curled up together, which is a rare thing. We spent the day in a nearby town called Bruton, and it was just really nice. I haven't really explored the high street there before, so we looked in their little town museum, which was interesting, and then we just looked in the shops up and down the high street. Look, that's made from cardboard. It was a really nice, warm, sunny day actually. Quite possibly the last one of the year. And then we walked to the Hauser and Wirth art gallery. It's quite a big deal of an art gallery, this one. And they have changing exhibitions. Oh my word. How long does it take to bring all this in and set it up? This time it was one of the work by Phyllida Barlow. And yeah, it was interesting, I would say. Probably not my cup of tea. I have to say, since sort of getting really into art again, I've become more open to different styles of art, learning and sort of trying to appreciate more different styles of art that I wouldn't necessarily have done in the past, I wouldn't have taken the time to bother finding out about it. So it has been an interesting experience, and there was you could definitely pick up of the response that she had to how her dad used to drive her through the bombed city of London post World War II, and that obviously had an impact on her and her art. And yeah, that was interesting, but I still struggled to really appreciate her type of art, I'm afraid. Yeah, I just couldn't get it. And it's one of those things, like, I don't expect everybody to get my art, so I guess it's okay to have our opinions, isn't it? It was nice to look around the garden there too, although there wasn't a lot blooming, but it was still very beautiful. And then a quick look in the bookshop. Good pumpkin display, yeah. And the farm shop outside, and then we walked back to Bruton. I do have a lovely audience here on YouTube. Thank you. And I do appreciate the fact that even though you may not get my art, you're very kind enough not to say so in the comments. So thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't get the whole painting on the screen now. I'm using a bigger canvas. Thought I'd have a little chat about how it's going. And you know what? The sun is flipping well crooked because I've been looking at it from an angle. This is the problem with working in a small space where I can't step back. I've just taken this out to the... Oh, yeah, that's me trying to get straight on with it. I've just taken this out into the living room and realised that the sunlight rays are wonky, so that's the next thing I'm going to do. Try and make my mist look a bit more mist-like. Add the orange. Oh, I'm going to get a roller for some of this. A few things to do still, but we're getting there. So, right, I just need to keep working, keep getting those details in. I'm quite pleased with how strong I've got this area. It's looking nice and grounded, and the reflections. That was hard. Okay, so I'll stop talking about it and get on with it. So this visit from Mum and Jane was actually in the October half term, which is when Stourhead is very famous for its beautiful autumn colours. So that's where we went on our second day, or was it third day? I can't remember now. And yeah, unfortunately, I think the weather wasn't quite on our side, and I think the best of the colours had gone actually, but it was still very beautiful. So, I'm back to this one, but it's actually been about a month since I finished this, or finished in inverted commas, this painting. And then, yeah, like I do, I put it up and I look at it for a bit. And there's a couple of things I'm going to alter slightly. I think they should be pretty easy fixes. This row of trees here looks perfect from a distance. They really look like they're going into the distance. They look like there's like mist coming up. But when I did the scumbling with the white, it wasn't as opaque as I was expecting it to be. And this tree and this tree, it just doesn't look right. These branches here, they sort of, it looks like I haven't painted them in rather than they're covered in mist. Same here, because you can, oh dear, the frame is scratching. Because actually it looks like the mist is covering these lower branches, but they don't look finished. It just doesn't look like the bottom of a tree. The bottom of the tree would probably be wider. So I'm just going to go over those bits again. It might mean waiting for the paint to dry and then scumbling over again with white. And another thing I realised is that there's no sparkle on this one. And I always do a bit of sparkle. So I thought I'd add just a little bit of sparkle into this row of, maybe just here, of grasses to show they're sort of glowing in the evening sun or the morning sun. Yeah, just a little bit of gold shimmer, I think, here. So I'm going to do that now. I hope I don't mess it up because I do like this one. Oh, first thing I'm going to do is take the frame off. That was there because, well, one reason I wanted to see what it looked like in the frame, and another, I was taking some photographs for Instagram. So yeah, my Instagram pictures aren't going to be the finished thing, but I don't think it will notice too much. And it's always worth popping in to the art gallery at Stourhead. There's always some beautiful things in there. So there we are. I had such a lovely time with my mum and my sister, and it was really nice having quite an arty time. The painting of the deer is now for sale at my website helenhobden.com if you are interested. And so just wanted to say thank you for your likes, thank you very much for your comments and your shares, much appreciated. I hope you're all well, do take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.